Did you know that you can start to see clearer in just 24 hours by simply giving your body the right support? If your vision has begun to blur, if you're squinting more often, holding books at arm's length, or noticing halos around lights at night, you're not alone, and you certainly aren't powerless. Vision changes can occur gradually, making them feel inevitable. But here's the reality. Your eyes are still alive and capable of healing. What they often lack, especially as we age, is the right kind of nourishment. In this video, we will delve into 5 specific vitamins that eye specialists and researchers recognize as transformative for older adults. While these aren't miracle cures, many people experience remarkable improvements when these nutrients are reintroduced into their diets. You'll discover what each vitamin does, why many seniors fall short in their intake, and how a simple daily habit could be the key to making the world appear sharp again. Whether your aim is to read comfortably, see faces clearly, drive safely, or simply enjoy the view from your porch, this video is tailored for you. Let's dive in. Number 1. Vitamin A. One of the earliest signs of vision decline in older adults is difficulty seeing in low light. You might notice this when driving at dusk, trying to read in a dim room, or adjusting your eyes after turning off a lamp. This isn't merely a consequence of aging. It often indicates a deficiency in vitamin A. Vitamin A is crucial for forming a protein in the retina called rhodopsin, which your eyes need to detect light. Without sufficient vitamin A, your eyes struggle to adapt to darkness, and the structures in your retina may deteriorate more rapidly, increasing the risk of long-term vision loss. The tricky part is that many seniors believe they're getting enough vitamin A simply by eating carrots occasionally. However, the real issue often lies in absorption. As we age, our digestive systems may become less efficient at converting plant-based beta-carotene into usable vitamin A. This means you could be consuming the right foods yet still be deficient. That's why some eye doctors recommend obtaining vitamin A from animal sources like eggs, liver, or dairy, where the vitamin is already in its active form. For those who don't consume much animal protein, high-quality supplements can be beneficial, but they must be taken cautiously, as excess can accumulate in the body. Here's a story. George, 75, used to avoid driving after 6 p.m. because his night vision had become unreliable after a routine blood test revealed low vitamin A levels. His doctor helped him incorporate specific foods and a gentle supplement into his diet. Within 2 weeks, his eyes began adjusting more quickly at night, and within a month, he was comfortably back behind the wheel in the evening. It's not magic. It's biology, and it's often fixable. If your world dims before it should, vitamin A might be the first place to look. Number 2. Vitamin C. If you've ever heard someone say their vision feels cloudy, as if they're looking through a foggy window, there's a good chance they're starting to develop cataracts. Cataracts are one of the leading causes of vision loss in older adults, but many people don't realize that cataracts are closely linked to oxidative stress in the eyes. This is where vitamin C comes into play. Vitamin C is not just for colds. It's one of the most potent antioxidants in the body, and your eyes depend on it, particularly the lens, which focuses light onto your retina. Over time, exposure to sunlight, pollution, and even the natural aging process creates unstable molecules known as free radicals. These radicals damage proteins in the lens, leading to cloudiness. In younger adults, vitamin C levels in the eye fluid are typically high, providing strong protection. But as we age, our ability to maintain those levels diminishes. If our diet lacks sufficient vitamin C-rich foods, that gap widens. Studies have shown that individuals who consistently consume more vitamin C tend to develop fewer cataracts. And when they do, those cataracts progress more slowly. In one study, older adults who took vitamin C supplements for at least 10 years had a 60% lower risk of needing cataract surgery compared to those who didn't. It's worth noting that real food sources seem to be the most effective. Fresh citrus fruits, bell peppers, strawberries, and broccoli are all excellent options. Supplements can help fill the gap, especially for those who don't eat many fruits or vegetables, but consistency is key. Let me share Linda's story. At age 69, her ophthalmologist informed her that early cataracts were forming. Instead of waiting passively, she made one small change. She began drinking a fresh citrus smoothie every morning with a scoop of collagen powder and a handful of kale. A year later, her eye checkup showed no further progression, and her doctor was surprised. Sometimes the most powerful medicine doesn't come in a bottle. It comes from the produce aisle. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights valuable, please comment number 2 below to let me know you're here. If you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you do so and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support helps us continue creating valuable content to inform and inspire you. Now let's move on. Number 3. Vitamin E. Many seniors wake up one day and realize something has changed. Perhaps the center of their vision has become blurry, or colors don't appear as vibrant as they once did. This is often how macular degeneration creeps in. It doesn't strike suddenly. It silently robs you of the ability to read, recognize faces, or enjoy the beauty of the world around you. Vitamin E is your retina's best ally in combating this decline. It's a fat-soluble antioxidant that protects the delicate tissues in your eyes from damage caused by free radicals, those unstable molecules that accumulate over time due to sun exposure, poor diet, and chronic stress. When the retina begins to deteriorate, it's usually because the cells have been under attack for years. However, with adequate vitamin E, your eyes have a built-in defense system that can slow or even halt that destruction. Specifically, vitamin E helps stabilize the membranes of retinal cells and keeps inflammation in check. 2 crucial tasks for preserving central vision. A large study from the National Eye Institute found that a combination of vitamin E, vitamin C, beta-carotene, and zinc could reduce the risk of advanced macular degeneration by 25% in high-risk individuals. That's not a small number. However, many seniors aren't getting enough vitamin E, not because they don't care, but because it's not abundant in typical American diets. Foods like sunflower seeds, almonds, spinach, and avocados are necessary to achieve decent levels, but they aren't always regular staples. Let me share Carl's story. At 80, his eye doctor informed him that macular degeneration was beginning to form. Carl wasn't ready to give up reading his newspaper every morning, so he added a handful of almonds to his breakfast routine, switched to whole grains, and incorporated a plant-based supplement with vitamin E. A year later, his condition hadn't worsened. In fact, his vision had sharpened just enough for him to read comfortably under natural light. A small change in your diet can lead to a significant change in what you see. Vitamin E may not be flashy, but it's a quiet hero in the battle to protect your sight. Number 4. Vitamin A1. To enhance night vision and prevent dry eyes. If you've ever struggled to see clearly while driving at night or found yourself blinking frequently due to dry, itchy, or wind-sensitive eyes, it could be your body signaling a deficiency in vitamin A1. Vitamin A1 is essential for maintaining healthy vision, especially in low-light conditions. It's a critical component of the protein rhodopsin, which helps your retina absorb light and send clear signals to your brain. Without enough vitamin A1, the rods in your eyes, the cells responsible for night vision, stop functioning properly. Consequently, one of the earliest signs of vitamin A deficiency is night blindness. Additionally, vitamin A1 plays a vital role in keeping the surface of your eyes moist, supporting mucus production and the health of the cornea, the transparent outer layer covering your eye. When levels are too low, you may experience dry eyes, corneal ulcers, and even long-term damage that isn't easily reversible. Most people believe they're getting enough vitamin A, but the reality is that as we age, our ability to convert plant-based sources of vitamin A, like beta-carotene from carrots or sweet potatoes, into the active form diminishes significantly. This means we need to be more intentional about our intake. There are 2 types of vitamin A. Preformed vitamin A from animal sources like liver, eggs, and dairy, and provitamin A carotenoids from colorful vegetables. Both are important, but many seniors benefit from a balance of both or a well-formulated supplement if diet alone isn't sufficient. James, 74, used to avoid night driving entirely because headlights made him squint and street signs appeared fuzzy. He also complained of dry, sandy eyes throughout the day. After consulting with his doctor, he began incorporating eggs into his diet a few times a week, eating more orange vegetables, and taking a supplement with a modest dose of retinol palmitate, the active form of vitamin A. 2 months later, he could drive short distances at night again without anxiety. When your eyes receive what they need, they can still surprise you. Don't overlook vitamin A1. It's one of the oldest, most trusted nutrients for preserving night vision and eye comfort. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights valuable, please comment number 4 below to let me know you're here. If you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you do so and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support helps us continue creating valuable content to inform and inspire you. Now let's move on. Number 5. Ascorbic acid. Cataracts don't develop overnight. They quietly build up over the years until one day, the world appears as if you're looking through a fogged-up window. For many older adults, this clouding of the lens becomes the leading reason for fading vision, especially in bright light or while reading. However, there's something powerful, simple, and often overlooked that can help slow this process. Ascorbic acid. Ascorbic acid isn't just for your immune system. It's a critical antioxidant that protects the lens of your eye from oxidative stress caused by exposure to ultraviolet light, pollution, poor diet, and the wear and tear of aging. The lens, which should remain clear and flexible, is particularly susceptible to this kind of damage. Ascorbic acid helps keep it clean and strong by neutralizing the unstable molecules that cause cloudiness. Beyond cataracts, ascorbic acid also plays a vital role in maintaining the health of your retina by supporting the network of tiny blood vessels that deliver oxygen and nutrients to your eyes. When these vessels weaken or become damaged, especially in individuals with diabetes or high blood pressure, your eyesight can suffer. Ascorbic acid helps reinforce the walls of these blood vessels, keeping them flexible and resistant to rupture. Here's the catch. Your body doesn't store ascorbic acid for long. You need a fresh supply every day. While many people think a glass of orange juice does the trick, processed juice loses much of its ascorbic acid quickly. Fresh fruits like kiwi, strawberries, bell peppers, and broccoli are far better choices. For those who aren't getting enough through food, a daily supplement with bioavailable ascorbic acid can make a significant difference. Margaret, 77, noticed halos around lights and a haziness that made reading difficult. Her doctor informed her she had early-stage cataracts. Rather than waiting for surgery, she took action. She began eating more raw fruits and vegetables, cut back on processed foods, and took an ascorbic acid supplement daily. 6 months later, her cataracts hadn't progressed, and her vision, while not perfect, had improved enough for her to enjoy her crossword puzzles again without a magnifier. When it comes to preserving vision, prevention is more powerful than most people realize. And ascorbic acid is one of the best natural tools you have to keep your eyes clear, your blood vessels strong, and your days a little brighter. When we're young, we often take our eyesight for granted. However, as we age, small changes, a little blur here, some dryness there, can accumulate into significant frustrations. The good news is that it's never too late to provide your eyes with what they truly need. These 5 vitamins aren't exotic or expensive, but when taken consistently and thoughtfully, they can help preserve your vision, reduce your risk of serious eye diseases, and even enhance how you perceive the world each day. Remember, it's not just about avoiding damage. It's about improving your quality of life. Being able to read, drive, recognize faces, and enjoy the view outside your window. Those are things worth protecting. Every vitamin you take with intention is an act of self-respect, a choice to live not just longer but better. If you found yourself thinking, "I'll deal with this later," or "it's just part of getting old," I want to gently challenge that mindset. Aging does bring changes, yes, but it also brings wisdom, the kind of wisdom that recognizes what truly matters. And clear vision. That's important. Thank you for joining us today. We'd love to hear from you. Leave a comment below and share one thing you learned today and how you plan to apply it in your life. Your thoughts are valuable to us, so don't hesitate to share. Reading your comments motivates and encourages us. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please like, subscribe, and share. Your support helps us continue creating valuable content to inform and inspire you. Thanks for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.